Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the G9 Skin It Clean Oil Cleansing Stick. I picked this up because I was super curious about it. I really like stick forms for skincare when I'm traveling, especially oil cleansing, I guess, because every time I travel, my oil cleanser will leak. Even though when I think it's like really secure, it will still leak. And even when I've traveled with balm style cleansers, they also start to melt and leak because of the temperature. So it's just been an ongoing issue for me. So when I saw that there was a stick cleanser, I was extremely interested in it because if it has enough stability to be a stick, I was wondering if it would be stable enough for me to travel with without it melting entirely. So I'm doing the intro for this cleansing stick, and then I'm going to show you how it works here today. And then I'm going to be traveling next week, so I'm going to take it in my bag and see if it does anything funny. I'm only going in a car or a bus, not sure yet, so it's not like I'm going to be flying and I'm not going to a super hot destination, but I'm still interested to see how it travels because, I mean, it's not super cold at the moment and it's not melted, so I'm really curious about that. So the product description says, a portable cleansing oil stick that helps to remove your makeup while taking care of dead skin, cell and blackhead with moisturizing effects provided. Rub on your face and makeup will melt. Then rinse with oil or clean with tissue. Okay, so today I'm going to be removing this full face of makeup, including glittery eyeshadow and waterproof mascara, and a lip stain that has been on all day that is probably not going to come off. So since this is in stick formula, obviously the idea is that you rub it on your face. I have pretty thick makeup today, so it's going to make the actual stick kind of dirty, but that's okay. So I'm going to start by just literally rubbing it on my face, which seems so weird, but that's the joy of having stick cleansers, right? I'm going to go all up in my eyebrows, nose. It's kind of hard to rub this on the harder areas of your face because it just feels uncomfortable. And it is getting like a little bit dirty, but nothing like super gross. So I'm going to do my eyes as well. I'm not sure how this mascara is going to remove, but we will see. And then lastly, I do my lips. So with all of the stuff that's left on here, I'm just pretty much going to clean it off onto the palm of my hand. If it's that dirty, then I would just wipe it down with a cloth, but it's pretty easy to clean off onto my hands, and then I actually rub a little bit onto my hands to start with as well, just so I get a little bit more slip. This is a little bit waxy in texture, so I feel like I have to apply more of it to get a good like massage going for my skin. Okay, so let's try the eyes. It seems like it's removing some of the mascara. It's definitely gotten rid of almost all of that glitter eyeshadow. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm pulling it down and out so I don't get any glitter back into my eyes, because that will hurt. But I'm also not getting any of the oil remover in my eyes either, which is good because I absolutely hate that. I'm feeling it. I can feel it pick up my hair though. So I'm just gently massaging my eyelashes. It seems like it's starting to soften and come off, which is nice. Eyebrows, easy peasy. The eyebrows were Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and like that's totally gone. My face, I was wearing the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC10, a bunch of concealer, contour, and I baked it on with the Laura Mercier powder. So it was a full coverage day. And lips was the Pure Real Tint, which stains my lips pretty bad. So this oil remover feels a little bit oily, but it mostly feels waxy, which is really unusual. And now I'm going to wet my hands a little bit and trying to emulsify it without getting it all over myself. It's harder than it sounds, because obviously I'm in a bedroom, not a bathroom. It does, however, emulsify really easily. It doesn't look that white, but it is actually turning into a white paste. This is much easier to do in the shower, let me tell you. And now that it has emulsified a little bit, I'm going to be using a flannel to remove the rest of it, because I can't splash my face in my bedroom. So that is my skin after it has been rinsed off with water. My face and then my skin actually feels really good. There's no excess residue left on by the cleansing stick, and it actually feels really nice and kind of clean. I would still definitely be going back in with a cleanser. My brows are fine. My lips, actually it has removed quite a lot of the lip tint. My eyelashes still have a fair amount of mascara on them, but I normally use an eye makeup remover anyway. This is the Body Shop Chamomile Waterproof Eye and Lip Waterproof Eye and Lip Makeup Remover, and I think that this is a really good product, and I would normally bring that with me anyway. So this does a really good job on like being an oil cleanser. My face feels really soft and smooth. Definitely, like I said, will need another clean, but I think that it does the job really well. It may not be as easy to use as the traditional oil, which is already quite liquefied, and you need to use a little bit more of it to get a good amount of slip on your skin. But I haven't used that much of it, so I'm just trying to wind it all the way down. The little winding thing is a little bit annoying. Yeah, so I've been using it for maybe like 2 to 3 weeks, and I've only just made like a little dent in the top, so it's not that bad at all, and it was fairly inexpensive too. I would not use it solely as your only makeup remover if you use waterproof mascaras, because it obviously doesn't really do the job well enough unless you're like, I don't know, maybe really getting in there or going in with a second layer. But for everything else, I definitely think that does a really good job. So I am here in Gisborne with my G9 It Clean Oil Cleansing Stick, and I can tell you that it has successfully travelled here without melting. But there are some downsides to using an oil stick when you're traveling. Like I said previously, it is hard to actually get the product on your skin because it is more of a waxy formula so that it stays in that shape. It's not as slippery as other oils are because it's a bit more waxy. This means that you have to use a lot more of it on your skin to give enough slip and to actually remove the makeup. It is still removing the makeup and it actually emulsifies well. But the trade-off for having the waxy formula is that it actually doesn't melt in transit, so obviously it is still fully in its stick form. It's not messy, it's not melting. I'm so blue right now. I may as well just stand in the sun. So would I recommend the oil cleansing stick? Yes, I would if you are traveling and you really need an oil cleansing stick that is not going to melt. However, just be aware of the downsides. You are going to use a lot of it if you're wanting to use it as your sole makeup remover. I would just triple cleanse, so I would use my eye makeup remover all over my face, then the oil cleansing stick, and then my foaming cleanser. It's definitely going to be a useful skincare product for me, but it's not something that I will use on a daily basis. Instead, I will reserve it just for traveling when I don't want to bring a cleansing oil in liquid form. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!